Hello, stranger. It's been a minute.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, guys. Happy weekend. Today is a Saturday and it's just the perfect time for this video. If this is your first time joining my vlog, my name is Mo and I'm so excited to speak with you. And if this is not your first time, you know how we do it. I love you. Thank you for always watching and putting on your notification probably to catch my videos. Today I'm going to be sharing my easy basic routine, makeup routine. So I tend to have events from time to time, and before now I'll go to makeup artists, they will collect my money, I will give them 20,000, 30,000. Even now I hear it's 40, 50,000. So I decided, you know what, I can't be paying makeup artists every week, so more, why not just try to, you know, find something that works with your skin, your preference, your look basically. So I decided to just watch YouTube, ask questions, see my best friend is a makeup artist, by the way, and also just see what she does, and I found my style and I thought to share with you. So in 5-10 minutes, what can you do honestly in 5-10 minutes? So let's start. I already exfoliated my face. I do it every Saturday, and I exfoliated my lips as well. I do it the local way. I use toothbrush to, yeah, so I don't know, some people use honey, olive oil and sugar. It works as well, but yo, ain't nobody got time for that. I have moisturized my lips. I've moisturized my lips with the Bondi Sand lip gloss. Yeah, so that's the first thing I do because I might have to use a matte lipstick later on. So this is my mirror from Mercier. I have my eye pencil from Didi Beauty. It's really amazing, it works wonders. It's called BeautylineByDidi. And also I have my eyebrow gel from Oyinks, and that's what I'm going to be using quickly. My brows are full, so I just like to just keep it in check before I draw my brows. All right, once that is done, I have this that I use for my my concealers, my foundation and the likes of it, and then I have my setting powder. I use the setting powder to set my brows just so that I'm able to draw. So if you notice it is a little oily or it's too moisturized, I just dampen in. So this takes away the moisture. After the moisture, this takes away the moisture on the brows and makes it easy for me to draw. Next up, I'm going to be using my eye pencil. It's from BeautylineByDidi. It's a really good eye pencil, and then I'm just going to draw my brows and before I start to use my concealer. Thankfully my brows are quite act already, so another quick thing is that it's always easy to start from below so that you can get the act that you want, and then you can just meet it from above or from the top. After the brow is drawn and you're good to go with this, the next thing is to conceal, right? I use Toast in LA Girl, or I use Toast LA Girl concealer to highlight my brows, but I currently don't have that. And the story is because, guys, when I went to buy my concealer, I mistakenly told them Toffee instead of Toast. So by the time they gave it to me, of course, Toffee is way lighter, so I could not use it and I've not had time to go, but I have an alternative here that I will be using to highlight my brows, and I'll just do that quickly. Right, so now my brows are done. I didn't use, like I said, I just used the MAC concealer that I have, but I will recommend Early Girl concealers because they're quite good, and any other one that you find, but this one I had to just make do with it because, like I said, I don't have my concealer at the moment. I use this brush. It's a highlight brush, and I just used it to like really just clean up the edges. And yeah, so next up, I moisturize my skin, and then I use my primer. I use the Zaron regenerating serum to moisturize my skin, and then I use the Stay Matte primer to prime my face. So I use my hand to prime my face. People use brushes, but whatever works for you. If it's hand, if it's brush, just do you. At the end of the day, like I said, doing your makeup personally is about finding what works for you. I'm not stepping out, so I'm not going to use a lot. People do their brows after everything. Those guys, they deserve awards because I can't. I rather just start with it. So find your style. Now we're primed, prepped, and ready. And the next thing I will be doing is using my foundation. So this is literally where the video starts. Now I will be using the NARS foundation in shade Namibia Dark 4. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. And I also have my beauty blender here. It is very essential that you wet your beauty blender. You don't want to use it on dry, so you have to wet it a little, and that's what I have done. I'll be applying my foundation now, just a little. Guys, this foundation is smooth. So like, just look at how easy it is. So easy. Some foundations, by the time you use it, it's already drying up. This is smooth and easy. Like, it's just like butter, guys. It's melting. Oh Lord, I recommend this foundation though. What do you think? It doesn't even look like I use foundation, and I did. I actually did. Now, I don't use foundation under my eye because I use my concealer, and I think it's one of the reasons why people, your foundation will naturally cake under here because you have a lot going on there. So I would advise that you just stick to everywhere around it and just leave your concealer to do the work here. I also use the NARS concealer. I use it in Truffle Medium Dip. Yeah, I hope you can see it. And it's my color. Just focus on here and here. I use the same here. I look like Ojuju Calabar. Alright, so once that is done, I use the same beauty blender that I've used for my foundation, but I use the other side now because you want to just ensure there's no color alteration. I use the Mercier setting powder. Yeah, I hope you can see it. Mercier setting powder, and I use it in translucent honey. So I use both powder and setting powder after I use my concealer, and that's what I'm going to be doing. For my powder, I use the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna powder in 445. There you go. and it is in, oh, I stained it 445. Ignore the stain, guys, it was just recent and it's pretty smooth. So I just like to lay the base of my concealer. What I've done, yeah, what a little, guys, don't go heavy on it. I have this beautiful sorry, it's not dirty, I used it yesterday. All right, so there's this, I use this puff to apply my setting powder. Now this puff is so pretty. I got it from Beauty Connoisseur in Lekki Phase 1. I'll put it in the description box so you know where you can get these products from. Like, it just helps you manipulate well, and the setting powder is just giving, guys. It is how these products are melting into my skin for me, to be honest. Now I just go, you know, just to fill up the space here. Focus on under my lids and just clean it out. Can you see the difference? Because I can as well just go out like this. But I ain't gonna do that. Okay, so yeah, guys, this is it. Next, after this is done, I use my eyeliner, and then I use my eyeshadow and my lashes if I'm using any. I'll be using lashes today because ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, I mean, maybe some other time, but today no lashes. I'm just going to be using my what's the name, my mascara, and then just like I said, easy stuff, right? Easy stuff, right? Okay, so next up I'm going to be using my, so let me give you guys gist for eyeshadows. So I use the Huda Pro eyeshadow palettes. For eyeshadows, let me not lie, I am not a pro in applying eyeshadows, guys. I do ojoro. In fact, so much so that I use any pencil as long as it brushes my eye. And I've noticed that I only use one color, so I'm learning to use more colors. So I use, for my eyeshadow, I always use this color or this color. Shall you see the remaining like this? I've not reached that level, but yeah, I'm just going to be working with what I know how to do. So I go with the, can you see it? I go with the darker one, and just like I said, do ojoro. I just rub it over my lids. Permit me. Eyeshadows have not really always been my thing, but yeah, just so that it just gives my face a little pop, I use that. So yeah. Okay, there we go. So just quick rubbing, and then I use the more shimmery one here. I just use it to just touch up on the lid. So if you're like me, let me know in the comment section. Oh, are you like me? You just do ojoro on the lid, on the just do ojoro for your eyeshadow and then you go. But I really admire people who know the techniques. Like, I try to learn it, but all right. So once that is done, I just clean up the edges lightly so that the demarcation does not show a lot, and I'm done with my eyeshadow. That was quick, right? Yay. Next up, I use the Didi Beauty inked liner. So another product that I would say I really love, I love products from Didi Beauty, BeautylineByDidi as well. I'll put it in the description box. They have amazing products, so you can go to their site. I love it. I just love it, and it's really nice. This is how it looks like. It's a small cute bottle with this, so I'm just going to be going easy on my face. I think I messed up. This is a lot, this is lower, but guys, you get the drill, right? Okay, sorry. And that's NEPA. But anyways, we move. So yes, your wings don't have to be the same. It doesn't make the day any, you know, better or not. So yeah, I do good on a normal day, guys. Forgive me for this, but yes, this is what I use. And next up, I use the Didi Beauty mascara, right? It's called the Lash Didi Max. It's by Didi Beauty, Lash Didi Max. And it is really nice, easy on your lashes. So before I smoothing out, I kind of just cut out my brows with just so that I can get to the depth of it. And I've messed this up, but I'll clean it up, don't worry, guys. Should I clean this or not? You guys can you overlook it so that we move on? But yeah, these things will happen. It's inevitable. Next up, without wasting time, I go for the underneath of my eye. And I use the Maybelline. It's not Maybelline, actually. Is it Maybelline? So the thing is, I don't remember the name of this eye pencil. The name was here right now and it has disappeared. But I don't have time. I'll put it in the description box if I remember or when I remember. Okay, let's move on. So I use this for the underneath of my eye. Mabrook pencil. What's the name? Mabrook pencil. I'll put it in the description box. I've used it for a long time and it is amazing. All right, so we're almost done with the face because of time. Next up, I would use my bronzer. I'll use my bronzer and my blush, right? Just so that my face has a bit of definition. Is it definition? It sharp pops. Yeah. So for my sorry guys. For my bronzer, I use there's a Huda Beauty palette that I use. I've used this, I've had this for over 3 years. And I'm just going to go easy on it. I'm just going to go easy on it, just a little. Because you don't want to be shiny, overly shining. So you smile. And then you just go a little to the side. I didn't used to like bronzers. And my best friend is watching this. She'll probably be laughing at me. I didn't used to like bronzers at all because I felt like, what's going on? Why am I the one shining at this event? But I grew to like it and no going back. Yeah. I apply a bit here. To just, you know, let my Cupid bow shine, stand out. And next up, I use my blush. I use the 7 Cool blush. I've had it for a while, so it's looking quite old, but yeah. So I use this one in the middle because that's what works for my skin. Next to it might be this, but this is what I use. Okay, so I just go like just same as and go up as you did for the bronzer as well. right? I think it's making sense. We're almost done. Once that is done, next up would be my lips. Now at this point, some people use their setting spray. Me, I use it either ways. I can use it before, I can use it after. Like I say, I'm not a professional one, so it's whatever works for me. But I will be using it after in this case. Now, my favorite lip style is ombre, so like dark brown and nude, simple, and I use my lip gloss on it and I'm good to go. So for some people use eye pencil to line the upper part of their lips, depending on what you want to do. But I got this lip stain from BM Pro. I got it in Dirty South. Can you see it? Yeah, I hope so. And then that's what I use for my lip liner because it's really dark. So I just clean out just to make it light enough to seem like an eye pencil. Yeah. So I go. It dries really fast, so I just blend out the edges and just make it look smooth here as well. Now next I use my nude from Huda Beauty as well. Can you see it? I use my nude lip stain from Huda Beauty and just apply the midsole. Lastly, before the setting spray, I use my lip gloss. You can get a lip gloss anywhere, but this is really elf. It's the elf lip gloss. Can you see? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. And I just line the thicker the better, really. Don't rub hard so you don't remove the stick you have on, and don't smack. Don't smack. Just apply at the top on its own. Right, and that's it for what I do. I know it's plenty talk, but guys, this is something that you can actually achieve in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And lastly, before I go, I've talked plenty, but I hope you guys picked one or two things, right? Is the setting spray. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter. It's by Urban Decay. That's what I use. And that's all. Nobody has died. And I have this, of course, this fan that I just use on my face to just make it dry. Whew, guys, did you enjoy this video? Let me know what was the highlight for you. Like, what product did I use that made you go like, wow? Or is like, whatever, I've used it before, it didn't work for me. Or, you know, what's just, let me know what works for you regarding makeup, and what product that you think you want to get, you know. Guys, and let me know, rate this as well, please, over 10. Let me know how well I did. I really want to know. Right, so it's up dry. I didn't have to do a lot and spend some more time. But yeah, guys, this is basically my makeup when I'm not doing professional, when I'm not going to a makeup artist, when it's not a wedding, it's just like an event. I just make it simple. Sometimes I switch up the lip, use a matte red, use whatever color, but this is almost what it looks like. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know. Like I said, I want to read from you guys, and I'm here to give you information when you need it, in whichever way you need it. Until next time, I remain yours sincerely, Mo. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, comment. I really want to read from you. And yeah, have an amazing day.